welcome from Cheat Lake Park to the week 3 announcements for the Intro to Programming for ArcGIS course, Geog 453-651. First, to recap the past week, we have seen now the while loops and for loops this past week, and both the idea and of when you would use one versus the other, as well as how they're structured in Python. We also, earlier this week, introduced functions and how those are structured and how they work within Python. Looking forward to the next week in terms of the content, continuing with the chapter 4 on functions and objects, we'll look at objects, both the general idea of what is an object as this more complex data type, how they work, object-oriented programming, and how that is structured within Python. And then moving on to the next chapter early next week, starting into how we can work to decipher and step through to figure out a script that you have never seen before, to use help documentation to look up unfamiliar functions, unfamiliar keywords, and things like that. The deadlines that are coming up, we have the functions and objects that lab that is coming up and is due this Friday, the 18th of February, there's also the first of the Esri certificates due Wednesday the 23rd, Python for Everyone. For this first Esri Virtual Campus certificate, you do not need a login. It is free for everybody. So you can go ahead and get started whenever is convenient for you. I know at least one person has already started because he's been asking questions about it, which is wonderful. To let you know as a general announcement, because the other class I am teaching right now is having their exam this coming Friday on the 18th, I will be having special office hours on Thursday at the normal time, 12:30 to 2. Even though I am having them because of the exam in the other class, if you're having any questions, any problems as you go through the labs, or questions about the current topic, functions and objects, please feel free to drop by. I will also be sending you all the link for these special office hours so that you may make use of them if you need. The last announcement is to remember to send me email if you have problems, or to send a text message if you're having problems of a more urgent nature to get through a stumbling block on the lab. Several people have already done this, have found it very useful. I've sometimes been able to respond by text message to solve the problem, or I can have a Zoom meeting if it is a more in-depth problem. And whether you are working by email to tell me what's going on or by text to tell me what's going on, screen captures are quite useful to show me both the code you are working with and the error message that you are getting, or the behavior that you are getting. That will help me troubleshoot whatever is happening there to identify the problem behind the error message, for example. So that is all the announcements for the Intro to Programming course. Again, if you're having any problems, please feel free to contact me, and have a wonderful rest of the week. I will see you in the next videos and at the next week's announcements. Have a great day.